What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know that I am. I know that Markiplier and Critical are having a little better of a day today because YouTube has reversed course and apologized. But, I mean, that's good. It's obviously because of our effort, the video I made, and all of you clicking that like button. So if you don't want YouTube to reapply the strikes to Markiplier and Critical, then you have to click like on this button as well. And also, hopefully today will be the day I earn your subscription. There's a little red button down below that says subscribe. It's so easy. Just click it. That way you'll get notified sometimes when I upload. I upload a wide variety of topics. So I know not every video is for everyone, but I think every day there's going to be at least one you like. Now, I don't really need to recap the entire story. It's essentially this. There was a viral video from many years ago that was clearly staged where it was a staged like road rage incident, but somebody got out of the car. Instead, a bunch of cartoon mascots got out of the other car. Barney or I don't know, the Frozen characters. I don't even know. I don't really do the viral video react thing. I don't really see these type of videos very often, but nonetheless, they were not only given strikes, but those strikes were upheld upon appeal. Now, I do have somebody who claims to be a YouTube insider who has provided thoughtful information in the past that told me why they claim they're a manual reviewer. I don't know. But they have given me information in the past, and they said, simple. It's your YouTube human reviewer. Just saw your video on this, and oh man, it's an interesting one. If I had to make an educated guess, they got slapped with the strange use of the children's character Bat. Normally, there's a humor or satire flag that would stop you from getting a strike, but due to the new COPPA rules, anything related to kids is basically playing with dynamite. If his vid had been around, even if the vid has been around for a while, the algorithm and manual review is still ongoing. There's plenty of time. There's plenty of time bombs left. Also, the manual reviewers for US-based videos are based in the United States. Since it's mostly part-time and no benefit work, it's mostly stay-at-home women. But there's a few of us based guys that fight the good fight. Unfortunately, I didn't review that video. So there you go. You could take that with a grain of salt, but I'm guessing, I mean, it sounds believable to me. I didn't think that a US-based person could look at those videos and still uphold the strike. But I forget that a lot of times they probably have to look at, I don't know, one every 5 minutes, I'm guessing. There's probably a little section of the video that gets highlighted for them to look at, and they're like, click, 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 click. They don't care, right? They're not paid enough to care. And that's not necessarily their fault, but you're screwing with other people's livelihoods, especially when you're talking about awarding a strike. A video gets deleted. Yeah, that sucks. But the fact that you get a strike, that's way worse. But YouTube now has apologized to Critical and Markiplier after backlash over strikes. YouTube stars Critical and Markiplier became the center of a drama after YouTube both issued strikes and removed their videos reacting to a viral clip. But now the platform has reversed its actions and even apologized to the content creators. The lesson is, if you have 10 million subscribers, you have a chance for justice. Oh, God. The issue began after YouTube hit popular creator Critical with a strike on one of his videos, which was he reacted to a viral clip that showed people dressed up as popular cartoon characters getting into a staged brawl. That's not all. YouTube later removed the video altogether, claiming it contained horrible content, and Critical wasn't the only one who ended up getting punched for the clip. After speaking out about the issue and decrying YouTube's decision on Twitter, Markiplier was also hit with a strike, and his video, which features his own reaction to a similar roadside scene, was likewise removed. This incited a wave of backlash against the platform. However, shortly after the criticisms again then began to go viral on social media, YouTube's official Twitter account issued an apology. Actually, that's not how it went down. Initially, Team YouTube had doubled down, in fact, tripled down, because they spoke they originally replied and said, yep, this strike is good. Please review our guidelines. Basically the standard auto reply of YouTube anytime you have an issue. You see Critical tweeting here, I'm absolutely shocked YouTube is deciding to die on this hill, striking even the most wholesome creator on their site rather than admit it was a mistake in the first place. What's next, Team YouTube? Striking every WWE video for fake stuff too? Answer us, YouTube. Because this is after Markiplier, you know, Critical, I'm sure, didn't really want Markiplier to get a strike. Nobody thinks that, not even Markiplier. But Critical basically said, yo, like, why are you giving me a strike? Look, Markiplier, why isn't he a strike? He reacted to the exact same video. So YouTube replies, update. Now somebody like a real human took over the Twitter account. Update, we're not going to die on this hill. You were right. After even further review, your video and others are back up and these strikes have been removed. This was an over-enforcement of our policies, especially with the added context commentary as you originally pointed out. And then you see YouTube replying to Markiplier. This is definitely not the game we want to play. We're sorry for the confusion and frustration here. Your video and others are back up, and the associated strikes have been removed. Also followed up with Critical. Critical expressed similar sentiments for YouTube's decision. Absolutely fantastic news. I think we're all thankful to hear you're willing to go back and reevaluate the decision. It means a lot to creators to see that. Hopefully, we can all have more open dialogue when it comes to things like this in the future. Thank you. Now, the cynic in me, look, thank you. Thank you, Team YouTube. Seriously, thank you. I mean that. And I really don't like doing this, but I have to. The system is still clearly broken. At a very minimum, I think that the dialogue, that the human review process is broken, or it's not being actively policed. As you said yourself, it had been over-enforced. And as a YouTube human reviewer said, that rules around COPPA are particularly strongly enforced. When you rolled out the warning system for content creators, I thought that was a great thing. That's a sign of good faith that everyone makes a mistake. Why give them a strike right away? I thought that was a very, very good move to help creators. I'm concerned, though, because I don't know how many subscribers Markiplier has. I'm going to guess 1 billion. I know Critical's got millions. Markiplier's probably... I'm going to just look right now. I'm going to look right now. How many subscribers does Markiplier have? How many do we think? By the way, smash like in this video. Why? I don't know, because I need to kill a second here while I look. Markiplier currently has... I don't know, he's probably got multiple channels. Almost 30 million subscribers. So, a video that got 5.5 million views on a channel with 30 million subscribers still took not only a bad initial strike, but they upheld the review. Then it took 24 hours of general outrage on the platform. How many smaller creators so small, creators that get strikes like this that don't have the platform? Every single day, I get emails from YouTubers who had to have their channels and their opinions wrongfully terminated, or strikes that they didn't feel like they deserved, and I can't even deal with all of it. The problem is a lot of times they don't give me enough context, and I get 150 emails a day because I've built a reputation on being willing to help people, and I am. But if you don't give me all the details, you don't link me the original video, and you don't tell me why they gave you a strike, you don't tell me if you had appealed it, I don't have time to help you. But there are plenty of cases where I do have time, and I try to pass it up the chain, and it almost never works. Yeah, the MXR plays thing, I feel like my community had a strong part in helping them. The VTubers, I know we did. But individual channels without a combined 35 million subscribers like Markiplier and Critical have still are relatively powerless. We need more dialogue, and we need the actual appeal process to be better. It's the same problem with monetization. I can't appeal even when your decision is clearly wrong. And I have, what, I have 800,000 subscribers. I don't have anybody to call. I do the same thing somebody with 10 subscribers does. I whine about it on Twitter. That's not exactly a good solution. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.